Days Up, YOLO, BRB. How many acronyms are there in English language, American English, British English, and are we sure we know all of them or we know what they mean? Let's check it out together. Hey guys, welcome back here. It's Sarah. You already know that. This is my channel at Maiora. Today we're going to talk about a very common and modern topic, because we know that when we read something in English, I don't know, in chat rooms, or we read texts or messages or emails, we can find a lot of acronyms, okay? And sometimes they have become real words, and some other times they are quite not so easy to get. So let's see how many of them you already know, and let's try to learn some others together. So this is my first video concerning acronyms. We're going to see 9 of them today, and then I'm going to make a couple of other videos, and let's see every time how many of them you already know and how many of them are new to you. So let's start with the first one. It's we can say we have a little quiz together. This is not so easy. The acronym is TBC. That's quite difficult, TBC. This is something you can find when you're reading a story or watching something, and maybe at the end of the episode you can find to be continued, in order to express the fact that the story is not over, okay, and you have to wait for another episode. So this is TBC. Okay, the second one. This is not that easy either. Let's try WYD. WYD. I know, I'm doing my stuff at home and I receive a message on Messenger or a text message or whatever, and a friend asks, this is a clue here, a hint, and they ask WYD. What are they asking? They're asking, what are you doing? Did you know that? Basically, what you doing? You know, we know that spoken language tend to be shorter, okay, and sometimes we skip some words. This is not, obviously, if we're talking about grammar, this is not correct. You have to say, what are you doing? But in the everyday language, we can find what you're doing. And this is the acronym, okay, WYD. Great. Did you know that? Let me know. Then let's go on. The third one. This is easier. It's OT. OT. Simple as that. So maybe you were talking about something, I don't know, online or whatever, or maybe you were talking during a meeting or whatever, and you want to add something, come up to your mind, and you want to add something that doesn't really concern the topic you're talking about or the others are talking about, and so you add OT, which is off topic, okay? This is something different from what you were talking about, okay? This is OT. Okay, I'm sure you already knew that, and so let's go on with another one, which is quite simple too. It is NP. NP. This is something quite common. For example, maybe, I don't know, you did me a favor and I say thank you, and you can tell me you're welcome, of course, that's quite formal, or anytime, okay, or something similar, and sometimes you can answer NP, no problem. No problem. This is just one situation. Of course, there are a lot of situations in which you can say no problem. Just NP. Did you know that? That's easy. Okay, the other one here, so the next one is very, very, very common, especially when you are, I don't know, during, as I said before, during a meeting on Skype, on Zoom or whatever, or you're in a chat room and you're talking, okay, and then you have to take a break and, I don't know, go to the kitchen to have I don't know, a glass of water. And then you write BRB, BRB. This is so common and it means be right back. It means that, okay, I'll be there, I'll be back in a minute, okay, I'm just taking a very short break. This is the meaning, BRB. It's very, very common. And then another one, I am sure you already know that, I'm sure you do, because this is an acronym and it is ASAP, but it has become a word, and that word is usually pronounced ASAP or ASAP sometimes. The meaning is always the same, and it is as soon as possible, as soon as possible. This is very, very, very common. I can say that, well, I might say that probably the acronym is more used than the whole phrase nowadays, ASAP. Okay, it's a common word. It's an acronym that has become a word. And there is another one like that, which has become sort of a motto of the new generation, and it is YOLO, YOLO, which is Y-O-L-O, Y-O-L-O, and it is, I'm sure you have read that so many times, it's you only live once. Okay, when you do something crazy or you just want to enjoy your life and say YOLO, okay, so you in this case, you only live once, we only live once, so let's enjoy life. That's the meaning of it, basically. Then another one, this is a bit more formal, or anyway used in more formal situations, and it is ETA, ETA. That's used especially when something is scheduled and maybe, I don't know, the arrival or departure, and you have something scheduled. If you're talking about an arrival, then you can use this expression, and it means, you know that? It's a bit difficult. Estimated time of arrival. So the time of arrival that you are basically planning, okay, that you're the time that you're supposed to arrive. That's the idea. Okay, so this is a bit more official. Of course, we're not talking about standard language or official language here, but this is a bit more formal, you could say so. Then the last one for today, and this is so common, guys. I think that I would say that I see the acronym all the time, so I don't read the whole phrase anymore, and it's very common, and it's also used for a lot of trends on TikTok and stuff like that, so it's very, very common, and it is BTW. BTW. BTW, I'm sure you know what it means. Do you? Yeah, I know you know that. It's by the way. It's by the way. It's something that we use when we start a new conversation, or maybe we're talking about something and then we change topic suddenly, or we just decide to talk about something out of the blue, so suddenly, and so we say, by the way, and we start saying something. This is so common, but the acronym is much more common nowadays. So, how many did you guess? How many, or are there any of them that you actually didn't know? Let me know in the comments. I will make another couple of videos like that, like this one, and we're going to see other acronyms, more common, less common acronyms, and then if you had some others to add, we can go on and have a sort of a short dictionary of all the acronyms in English. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for following, and see you again very soon here on Maiora. Thank you so much.